I have 99 issues, but a bug ain't one. Today we're going to talk about issues within Jira, the tips and tricks and how to create them. This is a tips and tricks video. Going to show you some tips and some tricks. Hopefully you can use into your team. First of all, let's start here at the top. We're going to create a ticket here. If you don't know how to create tickets, this blue button at the very top should be at every screen. We're going to have this display of this create issue. You can select project, issue type. There's many fields in this issue that you can create and you can update. The important part here, I'm not going to assume you know how to make a ticket. This is the tips and tricks of how to make it more efficient within your team, for yourself. So let's take a look. First of all, the first thing I want to take a look at is the different types of screens or different types of fields I'm looking at right now. This is a team managed project. And so keep in mind that a team managed project will look different than a company managed project. Okay, because they have enterprise or company managed projects have different ways to update or filter the fields based on permissions, based on people, based on roles. Keep that in mind that this might look a little different. First of all, let's take a look at, these are common fields. This is the field schema for my user story within this project. And you can see here that there's a little checkbox here, create another issue. First tip is if you're creating maybe 4 to 5 issues at a time, creating another issue with this checkbox is probably your best bet. You're not creating a lot, you're not creating one. I guess you could say 1 to 5. I would use maybe this screen, and preferably if they're similar types of stories. Maybe you're creating this story for 4 different people. Important, this will save you some time. We're going to put some just dummy data here just to kind of see what this looks like. But this is a summary. Let's put some fields here. Oops, sorry about scrolling. Let's put no, we'll put new idea. Okay. I want to assign it to myself. We're gonna put sprint here. We're gonna put story point estimation, put a fixed version. I'm gonna leave everything else blank. Remember, I'm creating this to show you this is my tips and tricks from 1 to 5 tickets roughly. Again, if they're very similar, because some of these fields will stay the same. They will not change when I create another issue. And let me show you that. I'm gonna go in the bottom right hand corner and put create. This one issue created, so you can pull it up here if you want to. But you can see as this is the second ticket. This is the new ticket. Since I had this checkbox created, it doesn't close the screen, it keeps it open. You can see some of these fields have already been pre-populated. It saves you some time in filling every single field out again. Of course, there are some that are empty or did not repopulate. Then keep that in mind that there'll be some things you have to actually repopulate. Remember, this is a default description that I put. Just ignore this. This is every single ticket will have this description. But you can do the same thing for most of these fields. I think for summary, you can't do that. Again, small amount of tickets. This is a route to go. Also, I want to keep in mind that there's this selection box here. And if you click on that, you put show fields. Default, all the fields are showing of this issue type. If you go to this down select and put custom fields, you can actually select, you only want to see only a couple fields. Maybe you want to see acceptance criteria, summary, sprint, assignee. I don't care about fixed version, flag, linked issues. Don't care about anything else. All I want to have is these fields show for me. I'm going to put apply. And now you can see it's a lot easier to go through. I'll scroll. There's just exactly what I need. Helps you save time while going through and creating these tickets in this kind of view. Also, communicate this to your team as well, so they understand there's an option to do this, because it'll save time from them creating new tickets, having to shift through fields that are not really used for your project or product. So we're not going to go into detail on this. I just want to understand if you're creating a lot of tickets, maybe 10 plus, 15, 20, 100 plus, you can import issues. And obviously I'm editing this. I'm not going to actually go through it, but keep in mind, this is another video. This is a lot of content for this one. But if you're doing that, you can import a lot of them through a CSV file. What I want to hear from you is put in the comments below what tips and tricks you use to create tickets more efficiently or faster for yourself or within your team.